I'm a little nervous about my trip. I'm leaving here in about 2 hours, and I wanted to relay one bit of information before I left. And if it's to be my parting video, then I want to leave everyone with something that I use to really draw on courage and the willingness to give and to sacrifice no matter what. And in my tradition, and not just my tradition, but there is a beautiful and amazing story that has a lot to do with a mighty goddess of our house, Queen Maeve. And she's a sovereign goddess of Ireland. And there's a story about a great bull that she covets. And the story changes and is rewritten, but in old times, the king of Ireland, the king of all the different clans, married Queen Maeve in a ritual wedding. They became lord and protector and father of the sovereignty of their clan and their land. She was constant. She was the entire rock that is Ireland. And she bestowed upon the men the potency and the courage to do what they had to do to protect her. She is the Lady of the Lake. She gave the sword to the chieftain Arthur. She gave him his masculinity. She gave him the sword to take life in order to defend life. The sword that cuts both ways, because Chieftain Arthur had to both cut and receive cuts in order to maintain his lineage as chieftain, as High King. In the old days of Ireland, a king was a bull of his whole herd. He was the most powerful protector. And to maintain his position, a bull has to prove by testing his horns against young bulls coming up. And Queen Maeve watched over this ritual combat between king and challenger, and it was a fight to the death, or at least to a mortal wound. But there was courage, and they entered in as like prize fighters. There was no hatred. It was just doing what had to be done. That's courage, doing what has to be done. I am not foreshadowing anything. My intentions are just that of adventure, and just that of meeting some people that have given me a long-standing invitation that I've decided that I'm going to do. So don't read into it, but it's still scary, and it's still, because of the nature of who they are, it's still a little bit nerve-wracking. And what I'm going to go do, perhaps within the documentary, is still a little nerve-wracking as well. And so, for yourselves and for me, if you would like, mostly for yourselves, because this is something that I use for courage, and relays a lot to the bull cults that I'm part of. 4 major cults. The bull cult is one of them too. But there is a saying within the bull cult that I say, I repeat every day like a mantra. It reminds me what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and that my actions now will definitely impact others and myself yet to come. Because you are going to be born into the world again that you made possible in this life. Each life that you live, you create a world that you're going to be born back into. So the saying is this: hoof and horn hoof and horn, all who die shall be reborn. Vine and grain, vine and grain, all cut down shall rise again. And I will repeat that to myself over and over and over again, just to remind myself that no matter what, I come back. No matter what. And like those mighty bulls of Ireland, I will be reborn back into a lineage that I love so much, and that I would do anything to protect and stand right now, right here, against anything to say humanity will be free. Humanity will have its liberation. And I stand ready to cut and to be cut again and again and again and again and again and again and again, no matter how long it takes. That is my devotion and part of my great, great work. There is one more thing that I want to pass on before I go. Hopefully I'll be back. I'm pretty sure I will, but it's a little nerve-wracking. Mostly I'm doing this for me because, I am a little nervous. But I'm going to give you something that I also say. And this is something that I'll write down. But it's a powerful, powerful, powerful. It comes from the Druidic lineage. And it really reminds me of what I am and what I could be. And it reminds me of what you all could be and what you are. You're all great. You're all divine. You're all children of promise. And my heart opens for every single one of you. I am a stag of 7 times. I am a flood across the plain. I am a wind on the deep blue lake. I am a tear the sun lets fall. I am a hawk above the cliff. I am a thorn who protects the rose. I am a wonder among flowers. I am a god who but I sets a cool head aflame with smoke. I am a spear that roars for blood. I am a salmon in a pool. I am a bull strong and virile. I am a hill where poets walk. I am a boar ruthless and red. I am a bear threatening and massive. I am a tide that drags to death. I am a wolf wild and roaming. I am an infant. Who but I knows the secret of the unhewn dolmen arch? Meditating on that will reveal so much of who you are and what you could be. Like the Irish say, may the road rise up to meet you, the wind be at your back, and the sun shine gently upon your face. Keep your sword arm strong, but your shield arm stronger.